So hello and welcome back to Go Again Gaming. My name is Az. Are you new to Flesh and Blood? Where is the best place to start? A lot of new players will ask, what do I do? How do I start? How do I build my collection? How do I best learn the rules? This is the video for you if you are a new player. This is from my perspective. So, before we go into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell notification if you do want to be notified of any future videos. And if you're looking to buy any sort of Flesh and Blood sealed product, spoiler alert, that's one of the best ways to get into the game, then use my affiliate link in the description box below and receive 3% off your order. That's for UK based customers. And if you're looking to sleeve up your decks using Ultra Pro sleeves, use the link in the description box below. That's with the card vault. And that will help the channel directly as well as help you get a little bit of money off. So the main question is, where is the best place to start with Flesh and Blood? And I sort of joined the game about, nearly 2 months ago now. So I'm still very, very new to the game. Still very, very new on YouTube, about a month and a half old. And I asked myself, where is the best place to start? How do I really get into this game? And I wish I knew what I knew now before getting into it. But you have to start somewhere. So here's a few tips for the newer players as to how to get into the game of Flesh and Blood, because it can seem like a bit of a steep learning curve, especially with the products that are out there at the moment and how they're being distributed and how they're being handled. So the first thing I would recommend, and this ties into the giveaway that I'm doing this month, and that is to get a budget blitz deck from Ryan Cooper or somebody else within the community that does this. But Ryan Cooper is the only person I know from the UK sort of based community that does this. So Ryan basically makes budget blitz decks. Blitz is a format of Flesh and Blood that you play for a quicker sort of 1v1 sort of aspect game. It's very, very quick and easy blitz. You start on a lower life total, use the younger heroes and what have you. But the budget blitz decks that Ryan does, so Ryan Cooper on Facebook, go and check him out. And if you leave a comment on this video, you will also be entered into the prize draw at the end of, the start of July for the Budget Blitz Decks giveaway, which you'll see the video flash up in the corners here somewhere. So go and comment on that video or this video and you'll be entered into that. But basically, a Budget Blitz Deck is a fantastic way of getting your favourite hero that you've researched about, and you get a deck for that hero straight away, out of the cellophane wrap, ready to play in your local game store. So that is probably the best way to learn, and probably the best thing to do is to buy a budget blitz deck, because you're not going to be setting yourself back a lot of money, because Ryan builds these decks based on what you want to gain from them. But they are mainly built for the budget players, that want to get into the game, the newer players, the local game stores that want to start hosting events. The budget blitz decks are a fantastic way of getting into the game, and I'll show you some. So these are budget blitz decks that Ryan gave me. So as you can see here, we got a few here. We got Rhinar, the Brute. We've got Viserai, the Runeblade. We've got Bravo, the Guardian, and we've got Kano, the Wizard, just as a few examples. But Ryan makes these decks and sends them out to you in a little plastic, little cellophane wrap, and there you get them out, you sleeve them up, and they're ready to play straight out the cellophane wrap. And it is probably one of the best things to do if you've researched on the website, on the Flesh and Blood website, what character speaks to you the most, what character you want to build. Go and get a budget blitz deck. Goldfish some games, play some games with someone that's got some decks, and away you go. That is one of the best ways to learn to play. Get a budget blitz deck. Now there are some sort of actual product with regards to blitz decks. So obviously there's the Monarch blitz decks that came out with the latest set, which are quite cheap to get, albeit the learning curve of Monarch is quite high. And obviously the other blitz decks like the Welcome to Rathe and Arcane Rising decks, albeit they are simpler to play, I think they're out of print everywhere, so that you have to spend quite a lot of money to get those, so I wouldn't recommend that. But they should be reprinted at some point, but I don't know whether that time has been or gone. But this is the reason I'm explaining the Budget Blitz decks. The Budget Blitz decks from Ryan Cooper, if you're a UK-based resident, they are fantastic. Go and get your hands on some of those. If you're a new player, or if you're a local game store wanting to sort of get people into the game, and if you're thinking about sort of stocking fab products, then get some of these, because it's the best way to get players in and get players playing and get people used to the game. So Budget Blitz decks are one of the ways to go, and you can still enter the giveaway that I'm doing for that if you leave a comment on this video or the video I floated around above my head earlier with regards to the giveaway for that this month. You can still do that, so definitely go. If you're a new player, go and enter that giveaway, or look up Ryan Cooper on Facebook for the UK-based community. But I'm sure there's someone in your sort of local sort of Flesh and Blood community, wherever you might be out there in the big wide world, that is doing this same sort of thing, just sort of custom making decks for new players. If there's not, it's a bit of a shame, but if you speak to Ryan on the UK-based Discord, Discord's another thing we'll get to, but if you speak to Ryan on the UK-based Facebook, I'm sure he can figure out some sort of way to get these decks to you if you are a newer player. But enter my giveaway that I'm doing. It's worldwide shipping. So if you're a new player, wherever you might be out there in the big wide world, enter my giveaway and you might have a chance to win one of the best ways to get into Flesh and Blood. And I hope they do this more in the future, like officially through Flesh and Blood, rather than a community drive for building these Budget Blitz decks. But yeah, that's one of the best ways to get in, along with others I'm going to explain now. So yeah, Budget Blitz decks is definitely a great way to get into the game from a local member of the community that's building them for you based on what it is that you need. So yeah, definitely Budget Blitz decks. So the next thing, which is a fantastic way of just getting into the game and delving into all of the cards and all of the mechanics, is just buy a box. So unlimited boxes are widely available. I'm going to plug my my UK-based affiliate link in the description box below for Card Vault. They're stocking Arcane Rising and Welcome to Raid boxes for about £65. Obviously, you add the discount onto that, you're going to be laughing, just above 60 quid for a whole box of unlimited Welcome to Raid or Arcane Rising. So if you've got a smattering of heroes that you want to build, the likelihood is if you buy a box that has those heroes in, you will be able to build a very, very cohesive and effective deck from the cards that you pull in that box. Now, you probably will get some staples for certain classes, but you will be able to build all 4 heroes from that set of your choice based on the box that you get. So if you were to get, for instance, a Welcome to Raid box, you would be able to build Brute, Guardian, Ninja, and Warrior, all from those cards that you get. I mean, yes, there may be a few sort of staples that you get for the Warrior class, which will obviously make the Warrior deck more potent, but still, you will be able to build all of those classes out of that booster box that you get, because it is built to support a sealed draft environment. So it is built to have that accessibility of building whatever class you want to build out of those booster packs, albeit you will get some chase rares for either of the classes, but still you can make a cohesive and effective deck from the cards that you get from a booster box, and that is for all of the characters and classes represented in that set. So similar to that, if you were to buy an Arcane Rising box, you would be able to build Wizard, Mechanologist, Runeblade and Ranger, because you're going to have such a smattering and variety of cards. You're going to be able to build all of those decks, just like I'm doing in the background here. I'm building all of those decks from the boxes that I have broken, basically. So yeah, buy some unlimited boxes and you'll be able to build all of those heroes to a good standard, and a playable standard, competitively or casually, straight out of the box. And unlimited boxes are getting cheaper and cheaper at the moment, so yeah, definitely go and pick some of those up before they go back up or before they equalise again. But yeah, unlimited boxes. The good thing about Flesh and Blood as well is that you can invest and sort of squirrel away the first edition boxes, but there are unlimited products for all of the sets so far, so definitely try and get your hands on those while you still can. While we're still early in the game, make sure you have decks for each character, because you're going to regret it if you don't, because this game is getting massive. and it's getting massive fast. So yeah, pick up as many unlimited boxes as you can, even if it's just one from Arcane Rising, one from Welcome to Rathe, one from Crucible of War when that gets reprinted, and one from the Unlimited Monarch set, so you can build all of the heroes. That's all you need. All you need is one box per set, and you can build all of the heroes from that set to a casual/competitive level, depending on the pools that you actually get from the box. But yeah, you can still build the decks, you can still have fun, which is what we're here to do. We're here to have fun on this channel and build these decks to have fun. That's what this channel is all about. So I'm speaking to you from a perspective of a person that likes to play the game and have fun, not invest and earn money from this product. So yeah, get some unlimited boxes. They will be able to build any deck you want for the classes that are represented in that set. So going back to Blitz decks, yes, there are Monarch Blitz decks. And I'm sure there'll be other sort of Blitz decks as they get reprinted. If they're not, then as I said, go back to the previous point and buy the unlimited products now before they get too expensive, as they release more and more sets and time goes on, to make sure you can build all the classes as and when they come out. But there are a few products for the Monarch Blitz decks that are worth getting at the moment, because obviously they're fairly cheap online. So go and pick those up. They'll give you this amount of cards. As you can see, they've got Bolt-in here, and I've got all the cards that come with the Bolt-in Blitz decks. So it's worth picking all of those up when you can, because they're playable straight out of the box. Albeit, you do have to be prepared for a higher learning curve if you are going straight in with Monarch Blitz decks, because obviously you got talents and shadows and light warriors and all that sort of stuff in there. So you have to be prepared for a higher learning curve, which is why I recommend just going to get a box of Welcome to Rathe or Arcane Rising while you can, and just building your collection from there. Once you're confident with the game, then go on to Monarch. I haven't got, apart from the Blitz decks, I haven't got any Monarch yet at all. Haven't opened one Monarch booster, so I'm saving myself for that. But yeah, you'll see some Monarch on the channel getting opened soon. So hopefully my string of good box opening luck will continue. So yeah, the next thing to do is to get involved with Discords and Facebook pages. Get involved and start talking to people that love the game. You know, get into your UK-based Discord, get into your world-based Discord, go and watch YouTube videos and follow all of your favourite content creators and get into their Discords, support them, watch their videos, just consume loads and loads of content, because the more content you consume, the more people that you speak to with regards to this game, the more confident you're going to feel. And the more sort of invested you're going to get, and the more research you're going to do, and it all just spirals out of control. I mean, the sort of addictiveness of this game is more than what I've ever experienced, and I think it's because of the nostalgia factor as well. So I missed, unfortunately, a lot of us, I'm sure, have missed the early Magic sets, and look how much they're worth now, look how much they're sought after now. So get into this game now while it's still fresh and young. You know, get some cards, get some staples, you know, follow it from the beginning, get all the stuff, get all the good stuff, and you're not going to be disappointed. So yeah, just get in early while you still can is my advice. But yeah, there's lots of awesome creators out there. There's lots of awesome videos. There's how to plays. There's gameplay videos. There's lore videos. There's all sorts of different things. I would shout out every single person that I've met along the way so far, but it would be a massive list of awesome people. But yeah, expect to see some collaborations with myself and the aforementioned awesome creators, because there's going to be a few. There's definitely going to be a few. And that's the great thing about this game as well. If you're getting into it for the first time, the community around the game, the players around the game are all absolutely awesome. So you are gonna feel welcome in this game from the very, very get-go. So I've done multiple videos on why you should get into this game and why it's so good. But just hammering that point home now, it's just a fantastic community. So yeah, if you want to get into it, if you're new, get into the content, you know, consume loads of content, get into the Discords and the Facebook groups and all that sort of stuff local to you, and start speaking about the game and learning about the game, because that's ultimately how you're going to get into it and how you're going to evolve as a player as time goes on. So that's pretty much my recommendations for how to get into the game. So again, budget Blitz decks. Look at the giveaway. that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be globally shipped. So if you do win, you're going to be able to get a Budget Blitz decks. You're going to be able to start playing Flesh and Blood as soon as you get your hands on that. So Budget Blitz decks, go and check those out from Ryan Cooper on UK Facebook. Pick up some unlimited boxes, whether that's one box of Welcome to Rathe, one box of Arcane Rising. That will build you all 8 characters from those 2 sets. Go and get some unlimited boxes while they're still cheap. Monarch Blitz decks, if you want to sort of delve into Monarch, you can get the Monarch Blitz decks, albeit it is a higher learning curve, but they're still very, very much worth it because you'll be able to play them straight out of the box, straight out of the packaging at a Blitz game, whether that's competitively or casually. So the Monarch Blitz products are fantastic as well. And then, of course, get involved with your community, watch loads of videos, speak to people, message people. If you've got any questions, just shove it in the Discord. And speaking of Discord, I do have a Discord chat now as well. So if you click in the link in the description box below, you'll find a sort of pathway to my Discord, which I'm still developing at the moment. But you can chat to me in there. You can chat to all the other members in there that have joined so far about anything Flesh and Blood. We can organise webcam-based games if you want. And yeah, whatever you want to do, just come and have a chat. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification. You'll be notified of any future videos. And also, if you're looking to buy any Flesh and Blood sealed products in the UK or Ultra Pro accessories, use the affiliate link in the description box below with Card Vault to receive 3% off your order and help this channel directly. That would be fantastic. But yeah, we'll see you on the next video. There's going to be lots of good stuff coming out soon, so definitely hit the bell notification. Peace.